Thanks very much for tuning in. So very quick video today, and not really because there's not much to cover. There's a little bit to cover, but mainly because it's like a sauna. Outside right now, my heat pump is running 24/7. It's been way over 30 degrees, I think close to 40, if not over 40 degrees yesterday and today. So I'm not sweating yet, but I know I will. The back is nice and sheltered, but the balcony, it'll be a very quick introduction to what's going on the balcony. So spend a bit more time down here. I've got a bit more de-weeding to do. As you can see, we've got weeds going all along here. I've still got this greenhouse in play. I did put a Thai basil in there, and it's rooted, so it was basically just a stem from the Thai basil, but I want the dill, the coriander and the sweet potatoes to start doing well before I remove this. It helps control it a bit, which is good, and definitely stops the squirrels from digging up, although I think with all of the spikes that we've got going on all along here, that my neighbours put up, as well as the additional spikes that I've got here, haven't really seen too many squirrels, as well as we trimmed this tree, so my neighbour helped me with that as well. So I want to give a big shout out to him, to Jun. And yeah, essentially haven't really seen too many holes going on, so they did get a bit scared. They would kind of do a Mission Impossible run across there. I started spraying them with water, just to scare them off. I didn't hit them with the water, but just enough to make them scared. Haven't seen them come back. What I have noticed in the last couple of days is I do need to clean up the stalks from, well, the vines from last year's cucumbers that were here. So I need to do that because these cucumbers are ready to start taking control. And as we can see here, the kale is doing its thing. So I'm going to let it flower, going to let it seed, going to get a lot of seeds from these, just this one plant. And maybe just let it propagate itself as it goes along. And I need to get rid of all of these weeds as well. So a lot of the weeds here, it's really, I think it's wheat seeds that come from the compost. So I just need to get rid of that. I do need to start training these cucumbers to do the thing. This one is already doing its thing, but it's doing it in the wrong place. So we train it to go the way we need to, get rid of the crap from there. That one is doing its thing, this one is not. So this one we kind of need to just train it and put it over that way. So basically we want them climbing up here. So these are going to be the salt and pepper cucumbers, as well as some peas in between. We want them to do the thing. So everything is doing well, and I think here I've got an eggplant, which I thought it might be, instead of a tomatillo, which I'm fine with. I'll basically just move this stand over and have the tomatillo there supported. So definitely got 2 tomatillo plants. That's really all I need. I've got 5 eggplants now, so that's definitely going to be good. Be grilling eggplant, be grilling zucchini. Need to get rid of this. I am seeing a lot of damage here, but I'm still not seeing the bugs. I'm still not seeing the bugs half the time, but when I do, I flick them away. So they're not here right now, so hopefully that means they're not coming back, but I just got to keep on watching. I have seen a few on these ones, so these ones I've been flicking them off when I see them. Not seeing them right now, which is good. I think it's mainly this plant that they're attacking, as well as the lighter shade one over there. So hopefully it's not getting too damaged, but we will see. We'll see what's going on. I've got the stakes in for the zucchinis. I think that was in the last video, but I didn't call it out. I do need to get rid of some of the garlic around the sides, because obviously the zucchini is going to shade everything out. Yeah, we'll use some of the garlics for just the garlic stems with some steak. So maybe take that when we go on vacation. The cucumbers at the back are doing pretty well. So they're coming into their own. Need to get rid of this weed. It looks like it's part of the blueberry bush, but it's not. It's a weed. So I need to get rid of that. I need to do a bit of de-weeding. I did give the some fish emulsion to this blueberry as well as the others. So they're doing decent. Do have everything uncovered here now. So just waiting for everything to start doing its thing and start climbing. The tomato plant, I had to cage it because it was starting to fall over. So it looks like it's good. We're not seeing any fruit on these yet, and I have put the sack of the praying mantis in there, but we are starting to see fruit on this one, and I cannot remember the name of them, so it's a good job that I do have the cards for them that came with the plants. So this one is going to be an early girl. It's definitely an early girl. We're starting to see fruit on it. Okay, and that's essentially everything down in the back garden. We've got a lot of seedlings doing the thing. It's meant to storm tomorrow, so we're going to get some good amount of rain. So I've given everything a water this morning. Just need to give it time and see what's going on. And yeah, everything over here is doing well. I'll be getting rid of this. It's just taking up space, so getting rid of that. We do have broccoli here that's doing well. We do have the peas and the cucumbers, so they're going to be the Mexican sour gherkins that go all over there. Yeah, and everything else is doing pretty well, except this blueberry bush. I don't know whether it was just too hot today and it's starting to wilt, or whether it was the fertilization yesterday that it didn't take well to, but it was just a tiny bit of fish emulsion, so it should help it, but we'll see. The side of the house, there's nothing there right now. We are getting a couple of sunflowers bolting through, but other than that, all of this is going to be tidied up soon. Got this because I was just watering, so I just need to get the video out as quick as possible, because obviously I won't have time later on today. But yeah, that is everything from the back garden. Not seeing any orange rust on the raspberries, and I've transplanted the hops plant into a big sack with a trellis in it, so I'm going to see how that works out. But that's everything down here, so let's go and see what's going on with the balcony. Okay, so welcome out to the balcony, and as you can see, the sun is really shining down on us. Very hot right now, so me being pasty white, very quick update. So I bought a strawberry plant. The reason why I bought it is because we got so many of these runners coming off it, so I was like, you know what, I need to top these guys up. So I've got some soil, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some strawberries from this, and then next winter we'll be putting these in the back garden, so we'll be burying them, so burying them in a raised bed, so that the soil keeps it warm, it keeps it nice and hydrated with the snow, and then yeah, hopefully that plan will work better, then we can bring it back up, so on and so forth. So as well, here we've got this kind of sorted now. So at the bottom, the piece of wood, what I did was I glued it, I screwed it together. It's not a perfect shape, but it's good enough that it works to keep it elevated. So we've got this rain barrel elevated, and we filled it up with quite a bit of water. So I don't know if you can hear, quite a bit of water in there. So it does work that if I now have the watering can like that, I can fill it up. I watered everything this morning knowing that it's going to be very hot today. I'm waiting for these things to train themselves. I keep on moving them over, but I'm waiting for them to train themselves to actually start climbing as they're supposed to. So especially the watermelon, I need it on this trellis if we want to be successful with it. Looks like that watermelon has been getting eaten again. Got some jalapeno, well, one jalapeno and a lot of other flowers and everything coming through, so that is good for the jalapeno. The roots do keep on getting uncovered, so I've just got to come back and cover it up, and everything is doing well here. So I just need to get a couple of peas in here, a couple of peas in there, should be good. I'm going to try and put some carrots and maybe some beets down at the bottom there, and then I just need to fill this hole up. That's where I was doing some work with one of the pots, but the peanuts, they're doing very well. The lime is doing well, not seeing any flowers, not seeing any fruit, and then I need to sort this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve away at everything, and then I'm just going to save that one mint, and I'm going to get it in the pot again and let it spread out, because it definitely will. And then yeah, the chives, I had to dig away at the side because it was just overflowing every time I filled it up. So I've done that right now. Hopefully the chives will recover and start growing through well. But that is everything on the balcony. So before I turn into a lobster, I am going to end the video from here. Everything is going to be cut out from now. So I don't want to enjoy the sun, unfortunately. Yeah, so thanks very much for tuning in. I'll speak to you soon.